Hey, what's up everyone, so welcome back to another video. And today I got a speaker, a Bluetooth speaker, and I was searching for this kind of Bluetooth speaker, and I was searching for this kind of speaker because it has a SD card slot. I reviewed already quite a few Bluetooth speakers on this channel. This one has everything that the others had and has a SD card slot, so you can play music from your SD card. It is drop resistance. It has a 2200 mAh battery, a 16-core speaker. I will still need to see if the speakers are good. AUX input, yeah, like every other. IPX6 waterproof. It is waterproof, but you can't really let it in water to play music. And two-way control and an SD card, which SD card is the main feature here, which I'm more excited about, because there are so many Bluetooth speakers of this caliber, and there are some better than others, some sound better than others, and this one design is more or less like any other, but the main feature here is the SD card slot. Where is the SD card slot? I hope it's here inside. Yeah, the SD card slot is in this side. In this side you have the AUX input, the micro USB to charge the battery, a micro SD slot, and a reset button. I guess it's a reset button. Overall, the size, I was expecting it to be bigger, but the size is actually not that big. And so far I can see that it has like two speakers, one here and one here, one here and one here, if you see like in the light. Behind I don't actually see anything, but anyway, all around it's covered with this green rubber. It's a hard rubber, but it doesn't, as you can see, it sticks on the table pretty well. It has here 5 buttons. Power, let's try to power.
Bluetooth mode.
Oh, this sounds a bit Chinese. Play and pause, Bluetooth or receive a call, and plus and minus the volume, and also if you keep pressing on these buttons it will switch the music. Let's see that in a bit. Overall, the design, it's nothing special, but like I said, the main feature here is the SD card. Let's try to pair it first through the Bluetooth, because I don't have a spare SD card, but I have music on my SD card from my phone, so I'm gonna try to take out the SD card from my phone and plug it here to see if it will find the musics, because my SD card has different folders. It will be nice to see if the speaker will find those musics from many different folders. Let's first try to connect it. I'm gonna go to NCIS to not copyrighted music. Okay, so pairing, here is iAmer IM9, the model is IM9. Let's try to pair.
Bluetooth connected.
I don't really like that voice. It will be better to be on like a beep or beep, it's connected, or beep beep, it's connected or disconnected, because this voice feels too Chinese. So, but anyway, let's play some music to see how it will be the music.
Wherever love goes, there is also misery. It's no mystery. And you and I in too deep. And you and I, we got history. So,
Max.
Okay, so this was kind of the maxed volume. It's not really that high. The bass, it's okay, it will be a bit louder, the bass, but the bass is not really big. But how the speaker is small, it was already like turning around the table, even though it sticks so good to the table. When having it
disconnected.
When having it in hand, it was also, you could also feel the speakers vibrating. Let's try now to place the SD card in to see how it will, if it will read or not. Let's try to see.
MP3 mode.
MP3 mode. Okay, let's see. I'm pressing like every button. Nothing happens. Let's see maybe in the manual. At least the manual it's in English, which is nice. Okay, so this is copyright already. Wait, so it found the music. So I was just playing around the buttons. So if I press once in the plus button or minus button, which are the volumes, it raises up the volume. But if I keep pressing, it switches the music. So and play button is play and pause. Okay, so it feels like how I have many different folders.
Bluetooth mode.
When it tries to switch from one folder to another folder, it takes so much time. For example, you saw there, now it started to play music, but I waited like 10-15 seconds. I see that nothing happens, and I was said like, okay, let me just take the SD card out. But it takes some time to switch from one folder to another folder, which is totally fine because there is actually many folders on the SD card. One thing that I noticed is the music plays so much better from the SD card rather than through Bluetooth. But of course you can use it with normal cable, 3.5mm cable jack, if you don't have an iPhone 7, of course. And the box you got also the micro SD cable to charge it. That's more or less about it. The speakers, they have, like I said, it has only 2 speakers. Each speaker has 5 watts. Which they are pretty small from what I can see here, but they do a pretty good job. Even on maxed volume they don't crackle, but they start already, the speaker starts already to vibrate on the desk. But the sound is pretty fine. Like I said, the unique feature about this speaker is having the micro SD card slot, which if you want to use it, you can use it, but if you don't use it. You can use it straight through Bluetooth or straight with the cable, which is, it's nice that we have more and more options, which I like always more and more options. So for my opinion, I think this is a really worth portable speaker. The sound, it's good for 10 watts portable speaker, but the sound could be a bit better. The bass could be a little like smoother. It's way too like could be a bit smoother, but other than that it's more than fine. I was thinking that it couldn't read the music from the SD card with many other different folders, but it seems that it can read music from many different folders. So you can just take your SD card out from whatever you have from your smartphone or something else, and you just plug it in and it will work with it without any problem. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I see you on the next time.